We're here in LA. It's been, what is it? It's April. So we now actually have a film that's quite wonderful. And I think I can say that quite confidently. It took a good amount of time to get there, though, and I'll admit that too. And we'll do some videos about the cutting of it down the line, so you can kind of understand what it is that we've been doing through this whole process. And you filmmakers out there, you know, we can all talk about that as well. So there's some questions here, and the questions that came in recently today is what's the date today? The 5th? The 5th. These are some questions that have come into the Facebook page. So the first answer is, have you found distribution for the film? We never lost it. We always had it. We were able to get a certain amount of money aside from making the movie that guarantees a theatrical distribution for this movie. So we're distributed. Now, do we want to connect with the studio? Yes, under the right circumstances. Does the studio want to connect with us? Yes, under the right circumstances. And that's what the next 6 or 7 months are going to be about. Was I worried for a while in cutting the film that maybe I didn't have a very good film to distribute? Yeah, I was worried about that. And we'll get into that over a period of time, the dramas, the rises and falls. I didn't really want to do it until I knew I had a really good film. I knew I had a really good ending to the story. So now I can get into the deep, dark secrets. But now that we've got a really, really good film, I can talk about, we always had distribution. Did we have distribution of a really wonderful film? I wasn't sure until about 2 weeks ago. Now I know we do. Okay, next question. Here are the questions here on my little thing here. That question I'm answering is from James Wayne Proctor. The next question was, Nick Donner, what's the slated release date? The Seattle premiere? Yes, there's going to be a Seattle premiere. We decided that the Seattle Film Festival, which is a wonderful, wonderful festival, was just too early for our movie. And we've been talking with everyone up there, and I think we're going to have a kind of wonderful premiere, cast and crew screening, but a premiere, you know, all have to wear coats and, and tuxedos and have a good time. Partially because of, I want to really support the tax rebate program up there and really fight to have that continue. I know it's having a difficult time right now, so that small films can be made up there. So we will have a premiere in Seattle. Now, lastly, the film is probably going to use the election coming up. That's why you haven't heard a lot for a while. And we're going to probably release the film around the time of the primaries. We will probably also do some screenings of the film around the country in advance of that. But that's all getting worked out. We're going to probably play around with all of that. And we're open to people's ideas about this. Okay, so that was question number 2 from Nick Donner. Sue Fletcher, yes, release date, please. Okay, you got that. Now, so it's always been with an idea of getting the film in a really, really good place, and then reaching out to, you know, some people in Hollywood who are really experts in all of this to help us with the process. Okay, submitted to SIF. J. Wesley Cochran, I already answered that question. So, there in a nutshell is where we sit right now. Send in some more questions. Oh, we're going to have some interesting contests in the next little while, too. Again, we're going to take our time before we roll them out because we don't want to get everyone's hopes up and excited and then have it all sort of slow down. It's a few months away. But we're playing around with some kind of wild contests that'll be coming your way soon. So I'm not sure stay tuned is the correct end to this, but stay involved with us. Stay involved with Grassroots.